Well, the PCT, it's exactly 45 miles east of here. And as much as I'd like to be up there crushing the miles every day, yeah, we're just going to go ahead and section it out. Just finished doing section O, and next up for us is going to be section N, which is 132 miles, picking up where we left off from Bernie Falls all the way down to Belden. And we're going to do that in a self-supported fashion to try to honor, you know, the whole putting ourselves into other communities unnecessarily. So we're going to go ahead and do all of our resupply out of here as our home base, and then we're going to have a trail angel who's my brother-in-law, Thomas P. He's going to drive us up to Bernie. We're going to hike from Bernie to Highway 36, and then we're going to pick up another resupply box that we put together, which will take us the rest of the way, and our trail angel will drop that off for us, and then we'll hike the rest of the way down to Highway 70 at Belden, and then he'll pick us up there. So 9:45 start this morning. Not too bad for day one, but it's good to be back on trail. One of the nice things about going home and being there for a couple of weeks is it gave us time to really reflect on what we did on our last section and make some adjustments. Given the fact that we're going to have heavier water carries in this section, we really wanted to make a concerted effort to look better at our gear and find out exactly what we want to bring. Just crossing 299 right now. And yeah, it feels like it's every bit of mid-90s at this point. And it's just a little bit after noon, 12:21. Giddy up. What's this? Bernie Mountain Guest Ranch. There's a smoke popping up over there. I don't know if that's a new start or if it's part of that Susanville fire. There's a fire out in Susanville. It's been going for a couple days, and then there's a couple others on the west side. One out by Stony Ford, and then one jumped off in Platina yesterday. So it's definitely that time of year. Chill here at Crystal Lake Bridge for a little bit, and then we'll pick up some water another mile up the way. We'll hang out here for a bit, camel up, and just chill. That's the Susanville fire. I believe that's the hog fire, and it's definitely capping out. Yeah. Castle Fall River Road. This is I guess 1403. We're gonna have a little supper over here underneath this tree. Made it to camp. We're at mile 1400. Yeah, definitely hiker midnight. It's 8:07. Camp is set. We're going in. Great job today, Sweet Pea.
Thank you. You too.
We got a little bit of an early start this morning. We've got about 6.5 miles to the cache. I'm going to try to bang out our miles a little bit early this morning, so we got going about 4:45. the old lookout that they took out. You know, it actually looks like it burned down. See that? It's burnt up there, all those rails and stuff. It's all damaged from fire, so it probably burnt at some point. Well, we managed to get in 10 miles before 10 a.m. this morning. Just kind of surprising because we stopped for probably 20 minutes or so to chat with some folks headed northbound from Old Mexico. Yeah, it was nice chatting with, ran into Lowlander, Wildcat, Pangolin, and Presumptive Positive. So, yeah, we'll see what the rest of the day brings. But been really good views walking along this Hat Creek rim. It's been real nice. Warm. Goes by the name of Cleveland. Real cool cat. Chatted with him for a bit. He's headed northbound. Yeah, we got 20 miles in today, which puts us ahead of schedule. Well, home sweet home for the night. Been pretty crazy out there. Yeah, some dude was super noisy in our campground last night, and so we just picked up our tent and then bounced down the trail a couple of miles. So we got some bonus miles last night and got this nice little site where it was nice and quiet. Yeah, we're gonna take a little detour here. This is pretty cool. Yeah, make sure you keep your poles horizontal to the ground. We've been having some fairly frequent and intense lightning. Yeah, fortunately, we've been in some tree cover for the most of it, but we popped out into this open, and we're kind of tucked up against the toe of the slope down in a little drainage, and if we start getting anything, we'll go ahead and just lay down here and wait it out. But it's looking a little brighter up ahead. We're trying to stay ahead of this thing, so it's been a pretty awesome afternoon. Get a little laundry done before we go into camp. Yeah, she ducks off trail for a little bit, and then here she comes right back. Obviously, this deer has had many positive human interactions, and I'm not so sure exactly what it is she wants from me, but she's coming along. They are vicious, just swarming all over me. Oh God. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a day. Yeah, it's pretty incredible, but yesterday when we hit the north end of the lake, it was like the worst mosquitoes that we'd ever seen. Just vicious swarms that followed us all the way to about right in here. And then we wound up camping right up there. No mosquitoes. So weird. caught in that thunderstorm yesterday, and so a good bit of our stuff was still pretty damp from yesterday and then last night. So we're just doing a little laundry here at Warner Valley and letting things dry out, take some lunch, and then we're going to go ahead and press on. North Fork of the Feather River. We're going to go ahead and cool our heels here for a bit and get something to eat, and then see what we're going to do after that, if we do anything. Good spot. Yeah, so we should have 6.5 miles from here to Highway 36 in the morning to catch our trail angel, and we'll get a resupply box. It's pretty,
oh my freaking goodness.
It's a pretty good spot up here.
Yeah.
I think them skeeters are trying to get in here.
I think they'd like to, but they don't really want to land on the door too much.
No. Not unless they want to get a shot of some DEET.
All right, here's a couple for you.
Thank you. And we got about 6.5 miles to go to get to Highway 36 and meet Brother Thomas for our rendezvous for resupply. And stayed at 1338 last night. Great little spot at mile 1338. Had one bar of 4G for Verizon. It was warm all night, no condensation. Perfect little spot right off trail, right at the top of the climb coming out of the Feather River drainage. Little field repair. Hopefully that'll work. Let's see. Yeah, super cool this morning dropping in here. Pretty awesome dropping into Stover Spring this morning. Rebecca's family's hunted this out of this particular camp for more than 60 years every year, and we used to come up and we'd stay with them and hunt up here, but it's been a number of years, so it's just been a really cool morning to come back and to see this camp. Yeah, Denny used to park there, and the whole Watson clan used to take up all down and through here. So, shout out to Grandpa Jim. Right there. It's like a Wookiee. Well, there's Uncle Tommy. 45 minutes early. Once a Marine, always a Marine. So what else you got in there? You got some chicken?
I got a bunch of stuff. I sat here and it was a little cold, and I said, well, I know, I'll just have some chicken.
Yeah, that's some trail magic.
And I didn't know whether one might want potato salad or whatever.
There you go.
Oh, it looks delicious.
What are your names?
My name is Tom Watson.
All right, thank you.
Love you.
It's coming. Well, I guess if we had to come from Campo as originally planned, this would have been a lot more momentous, but it is a very cool spot on the trail and definitely something worth taking a selfie next to. Nice. Well, we're sitting on 20 miles for the day so far. We're going to go ahead and have a little bit of dinner, and then we'll figure out what it is we're going to do from there, if we're going to bed down here or get a little bit more. But definitely need a time to get something to eat, right? What are we having tonight?
We are having shepherd's pie.
Yeah.
So delicious.
Really?
Oh man, I can't see it.
It's become my, but don't tip this thing off the deal now. You see it? It's up against the wall there. It ain't gonna kill us, but might as well get it. It's right there. It's on the edge. Skeeter. Decided to get a couple more miles after dinner. We're gonna go ahead and bed down at Little Cub Spring. That should give us about 22 and change on the day. There's a spot right here, camp spot. Yeah, there's a spot right there. Was there any others? There's one right there. This one might be even better. This is level enough, and it's clear enough overhead. So yeah, this is home. Let's do it.
Every day I'm looking for a way to return to the time when everything was easy to learn. Don't know when it started to get so serious, building up an illusion of a world full of trust, moving on when everything's gone.
What happened?
Nobo, Sobo.
Nobo Sobo. It's right there. Tuna for lunch.
Butte County High Point.
Oh, sweet. Made the high point. Well, we finally reached the 200-mile mark since we started section work here on the PCT this year. We started at 1501, which is I-5, Interstate 5 at Costella. And we just got to Frog Creek and Tent Sites, which is 1301. So, yeah, this isn't, again, the traditional way of celebrating your mileage, but it's not a traditional year, so shout out to my partner, Teal.
And my partner, Porterhouse.
Oh yeah, let's do this. I think we're finally at the top. Should be mostly downhill all the way into Belden. What's the other one say?
Cascade Range, volcanic, and
Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, it's like the same distance, but like if this is any indication as to how it's going to be slow going. So, but yeah, 6.5 to finish up tomorrow, and then yeah, it'll be good. Ramen bomb time.
yay!
That's all right. You need more water on yours? It's looking pretty savory.
No, it looks like it's finally setting up.
I need something. Mine looks pretty good.
Maybe some burritos.
Okay, Myrtle Flat. This is going to do it for this evening. What was the mileage for today? 21.7. So that should leave us about what, 6.8. So we'll meet Brother Thomas in the morning and maybe get a ride into town, go get some In-N-Out burger, and go animal style. Half a package of this and a Starbucks Via with a half a liter of water. It's damn good iced coffee in the morning. Well, this has been a really good section for us. We're just kind of on the final stretch heading into Belden, and we're going to go ahead and go home just like we did in the last one and kind of reflect on what we did here and see if we can make some adjustments. There's some things we can change and improve upon that we intend on doing before we come back out for the next section, which will be Belden to Sierra City or Sierra City to Belden. We don't know which direction we're going to go, but we were able to apply all of the things that we learned in our last section to this and made some significant adjustments to things. And I think most notably was carrying less food than we carried because we were a lot more confident in our mileage as far as what we could do per day. So in this section we haven't figured out the totals, but we were averaging over 20 miles a day. So we were able to knock this section out in pretty decent time with, you know, minimal amount of food that we needed to carry. So that was a big change and an improvement upon what we did in the last section. But hiking self-supported doesn't allow you to go into the towns and get the things that you would want. So you're going to be carrying generally more than you know, a 3 or 4 day carry in between towns. You're going to have to carry more or hike faster, and that's kind of what we did in this section. And we did have the one resupply box that was brought up from our trail angel. He met us at Highway 36 in Chester.
Thank you, Tom Watson.
Thank you, Brother Thomas. And so that was really, really cool and met us with some trail magic. So yeah, we're just fortunate to be out here and looking forward to the next adventure. So hopefully we'll get back out and hopefully you guys will come with us. Peace. How you doing?
Which is cool. So she brought out 2 slices of onion.
Oh, happy day.